So guys, I have something fun. I've been thoroughly obsessed with fake nails, and I'm going to tell you what I have learned. Hey guys, and happy Fandom Friday. So, as you may know, I've gone full-fledged pink. I've been listening to Aerosmith again. But the one thing I want to talk about is nails. Now, you're probably thinking, cosplay nails, what are we talking about? Because cosplays, we don't usually think about our nails when we do cosplay. Now, here's the thing. I have semi-weak nails. So my nails don't grow real well, and they're sort of super thin, and they don't make the wonderful clicky noise, which I've been having fun with. You guys will notice I'll be playing with these a lot. So I have been experimenting with glue-on nails, and I have a few that I've tried, and I wanted to show you guys whether certain ones are worth it or not. So I have 3 sets I've bought that I'll talk to you guys about and review and let you know what I think. The first ones are the LA nail color ones. Now, I got super short because I've had longer ones, and I seem to have problems with them. Just things like contacts can make your life super hard. Now, these are fun because this little box, which I'm actually currently wearing, is only $1 at my local Walmart. So you guys can probably find them for fairly cheap. I like them because, as you can see, my nails are actually pink and silver right now. These came nude, so they were kind of a tan color. I'm a little confused by nude because they don't match anybody's skin tone, including me. So, it's one of those things where these are fairly easy to install. They're not the easiest because they don't have little tabs. It's literally just the nails. But once you get the hang of them, they're pretty easy to glue on. They're fairly easy to paint, and the paint stays on pretty well. Downsides, or last upside, they are fairly cheap. Like I said, they're $1, and you get a full set. Downside, there are only 12 nails in this set. So if you have different size nails, you kind of have to work with it. It does not come with its own little bottle of glue, so you may have to purchase your own glue or have it from a different set, which is kind of probably why it's cheaper. A bottle like this is about $2 or $3 on average. I usually have these for other reasons, and I will talk about that later. Now, the next set I actually opened is a Kiss set. And these are, again, really short. I like them, the really short ones, because then you can do things like take contacts out, which I think I mentioned. Now, these ones, you can see there are a whole bunch of extra nails, and they've got bigger nails in the back. So this one would easily have 2 or 3 or even 4 sets that you can put on, depending on your size nail. And they go from the super big ones, which are in the back, to the tiny, tiny little ones that do not fit me, but I have extras, so there's that. The other reason I really like these is they have the tabs. Oh, sorry. They have the tabs. So basically, you could do anything you wanted to them, like especially if you're going to paint them, maybe paint them beforehand, and then you have the glue that you put on, and then you can put the tabs on so you don't have that chance of sticking your fingers to everything, which is usually how this works for me. So there is that. I also liked it came with its own little cuticle thing and emery boards, so you can actually brush the nails off. The one thing I've noticed with all of these is especially the tip either has an applicator thing that you have to pull off or has the feel like it had it on in the factory, so you have to make sure to brush those down, or you get little pin pricks in the center of your nails. But these ones are super cool. I need to actually test these for strength, but I have had Kiss nails, and they are usually fairly strong. For both the LA nails and the Kiss nails, the feeling of them is fairly sturdy. So it almost feels like the gel nails that you would get at a salon. Alright, so the last case I have been using a lot, so I don't have the container. I know it's a kiss set as well. It's the giant one that you usually find at the very bottom of the shelf, and it has a whole host of them for about $6. Now, I have managed to get at least 6 sets out of this, or 3 sets out of this, excuse me. Starting to feel like Monty Python. I still have a whole bunch of nails. The problem I've been having is, again, these 3. I've used up the 3 because you use 6 of them at a time. Could I find more that would probably fit? Probably. I haven't really looked into these ones as much since I got the short nail ones because these are the medium length ones. And especially when I do them, I have a hard time doing basic functions like I said, contacts. Contacts are just really hard when you can't actually touch your eye with your nail. And you don't want to cause, inner eye damage. So I do like these kits, especially because they have so much going for them. They have lots of different sets you can try. And it's just a lot easier, especially if you have variable nail sizes or widths. It does come with its own little bottle of glue, which is where that little bottle came from beforehand. But like I said, even getting an extra bottle is not that big of a deal. Now, with all of these are really easy to paint and fun to play with. My daughter and I were actually playing with sticking gems to them too. So, are they reusable? I haven't tested that theory yet. I've managed to re-glue them on. I will say they don't stick very well. Actually, I rephrase that. They stick very well unless your hands get damp. So I am a waitress 3 nights a week where my hands are in water, usually washing my hands or water that wipes tables or all that kind of thing. So if your hands get damp frequently, there's just too much moisture and the glue does not stick. So that is part of the reason I carry an extra bottle of glue with me just to re-stick the nails. They're fairly easy to stick back on. Sometimes they do not last very long, especially if you have a hard time getting the glue exactly where you want it. It is kind of a hit or miss as to how much glue you should use. I always err on the side of too much versus too little because you can always sort of, grade it back down. But sometimes you do have to stick them back on. It's kind of scary when you look down all of a sudden as a waitress and go, I'm missing a nail. Luckily, I've been able to find them all, so they have never been in anyone's food. Now, a friend of mine has tried them, and she does not like them because they do pop off within a week. So this is not like when you get your nails done at a salon where they last until they grow out, and then you have to fill them in and do all the fun stuff. So there's that. They do pop off pretty easy. They are easy to put back on as long as you have the glue, but they don't always last very long. The other thing I've noticed is if you are a gardener, these are not gardening prone, which I'm sure y'all are probably yelling at me going, duh. But if you do a lot of weeding, they will pop off and they will be complicated and they will be full of dirt and it is kind of hard to get under them to get all the dirt out from under your nails. So there is that. Are they pretty? They are gorgeous. I had so much fun recently at a wedding matching them to my outfit. Now there are pre-done ones that are pre-painted for you, so you can also do that. They kind of are like the LA nails where there's only like one set in there, so you kind of have to hope you have enough of the ones for your nail. So for me, I ended up doing my own because I have way too much nail polish. Now, why bring this up in the cosplay setting? As you guys know, I am working on a Poison Ivy cosplay. So I'm hoping one day to have this at a con. Now, what is one thing Poison Ivy is known for? Long, sharp green nails, which would be very hard to do personally because my nails do not grow that long that fast, or even stay that long that fast. However, if you get these, you can easily stick them on for con and then pop them back off later if your day job is one of those ones where you can't have long nails or, just funky nails. Like I said, it's hard to be a waitress sometimes when you have funky colored nails. People look at you weird, which is par for the course for me around here, but if you're sensitive to that thing, they do come off pretty easy. I have found that right after you glue them, it's hard to pop them off, but within a day or so, they're pretty easy to just pop off if you, for some reason, got it kind of wrong and you need to re-glue it. Another reason why you should use press-on nails as opposed to getting your nails done professionally. Now, I have nothing against going to get your nails done professionally with gel and with acrylic. It is a little bit more expensive. Around here it's somewhere between $20 and $30 to get a full set, so there is that. However, I just found an Instagram story from a cosplayer that I love, that I follow, where it broke. And especially when you get long ones, they chip. They will actually pull your nail bed out too, so that it's a good way to lose a nail if you have really long ones, especially for a cosplay. If you have really long nails and they hit something, they will pull nail as well as flesh off your fingers. And I've seen it enough times to know I don't want to be involved with that. So the one thing I do like about these, because I know many people are like, well, they pop off. Yeah, exactly, they pop off. I lost one just the other day at work, and I'm kind of grateful because instead of my nail coming off, like my physical nail coming off, the top thing just popped off. So it comes off your finger pretty easily if it gets injured or hurt. So say you slam it on something, it's more likely that the nail will pop off your finger. The fake nail will pop off the nail bed as opposed to pulling everything up. Alrighty guys, so that is what I have to say about nails. Let me know any of your thoughts in the comments, or if you had any reasons why you might like the press-on ones or the glue-on ones better than anything else. I have had full sets done at salons, not recently to be honest, it's been a few years, but I know one of my horror stories is when I went to go have them removed, the salon, I didn't end up going back to the salon because I was somewhere else. The salon that tried to take them off didn't know how, so she literally sat there and chipped the acrylic gel off my finger. Now, I know one horror story is not a reason to kill all of it, so I'm totally, if you want to go get gel nails done, go for it. Alexa Paletti, and I'll post this video, has an excellent, excellent video on how to do gel nails at home in the company she uses, and they turn out gorgeous. She definitely does a much better job than I do even painting them. So hers are amazing, and that might be something for you guys to check out as well. What do you guys think? Do you like my nails? I like my nails. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you actually get notified. For any of those that do not know, we release a video every Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern, either Standard or Daylight. I forget which one we're in. But 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And I will see you guys next Fandom Friday. Bye.